Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today's class is very different than the other classes that we have here on this channel because we are not doing a vinyasa flow. You notice I don't even have a mat with me today. Today's class is focused on giving you a handful of movements that you can do. It's great in the morning time when you first wake up. Maybe you're waiting for your coffee to brew, or you're getting your kids ready for school, and it's something that you can just add into your morning routine. This is especially great if you don't have time for a full yoga class or a full movement practice. This is also great exercises to just be doing throughout the day. So maybe during your lunch break or in the evening before you lay down and go to bed. Although we highly recommend moving your body more than 5 minutes a day, these are just great to integrate into your daily routine and throughout your day. You really cannot overdo these movements. The more you do these movements, the more open your body is, the more lubricated your joints are, the more circulation you have going on with the blood, so it's all good. This will be a follow-along class, so if you're sitting down in your chair watching this on the computer, please stand up and join me. So first we're just going to start with feet about hip distance apart, and then you're going to relax the arms, relax the body, maybe a slight bend in the knees, and then just start to sway your arms to circle around the body. In Qigong practice, this is called gentle sway. So you're initiating the movement from your waist, coming into the twist, and then the arms are just along for the ride. Try to relax your hands, your shoulders. Again, keep that slight bend in the knees. Take a couple deep breaths. I know this feels a little goofy and weird, but just go along with it. Give it a try. Last couple breaths here. If you get dizzy doing this, you could always keep your head stationary as the body moves. And slow down the sway. And then we'll start with the neck, and then we'll do back and kind of move through the body. So with the neck, you're just going to gently bring your chin towards your sternum. And then slowly roll the right ear towards the right shoulder. And then begin to lift the head up. Look over your right shoulder as if you're looking over your blind spot, like you're driving. And then bring the right ear down towards the right shoulder again. And then start to bring the head back, so you're making a full circle with the neck. Go nice and slow here. If you feel any areas where it feels like there's pain or pinching, then just back off, avoid that area. Continue around the circle. The left ear comes close to the left shoulder. Then the gaze comes up, gaze over your left shoulder like you're looking over that blind spot. Left ear back down to the left shoulder. And slowly bring the chin back down towards the sternum. Let's do that same thing again. Let's switch direction on the circle. So left ear to left shoulder. Feel that stretch on the top right side of your shoulder, your neck. Head comes up, blind spot over the left side. Left ear comes back down to the left shoulder, and then slowly bring the head around. Right ear to the right shoulder. Gaze comes up, look over the right blind spot. Right ear back down to the right shoulder. And then complete the circle, chin to the sternum. Stand back up and then cross your arms in front of your chest. We'll be doing the spine movement now. So you're going to engage your quads, engage your glutes, and then you're not going to be moving your head all too much. So the neck is sort of just an extension of the spine, but we're not going to be moving the head all that much. So try to keep it in line with your spine as you go. So we're going to start to tuck the chin just slightly, not too much. And then you're going to feel the rounding of your back without sticking your butt out, so you're only moving your spine. Keep the quads and the glutes engaged, and then start to make a circle over to your right as much as you can. So you're really almost coming into the end range of a side bend. Engage the glutes even more, and then take that circle to the back. And then over to the left. And all the way forward again. Switch directions on the circle. And just like I mentioned with the neck, if you feel any pinching sensation or sharp or tingling, then back off a little bit. Just skip that part of the rotation of the circle and then join back in whenever it feels more comfortable on the spine. Great. Come back up to standing. Release the hands. Step the feet a lot wider, so even wider than your shoulders. Start to bend the knees. The hands come down onto the quads. And then tip your right shoulder down towards the ground. Keep both arms straight for a spinal twist. Take a couple deep breaths here. Switch directions. Left shoulder dips down. Keep both arms straight. Great. Back up to center. For this one, you'll need to have a wall next to you, so hopefully you can find one nearby. So come up to the wall and then place your hands about shoulder distance apart and head height. And then begin to walk your feet back away from the wall. Keep the arms straight. And then begin to send the chest down towards the ground. So we're just opening up the shoulders here. You can keep a bend in the knees. And if you want to take this into a back bend and let the belly sink down, you can. Otherwise, you can keep the core engaged and just focus more on the shoulders. Great. Start to walk the feet towards the wall. Come off the wall. And then come into a squat. So feet are again a little bit wider than shoulder distance as you set your hips down. And then your feet are going almost the same direction as the quads. So they're pointed outwards. If you'd like, you can bring your palms together, hands at the heart. Also take this as a wrist stretch if you'd like, or you can just relax the hands down. It's fine. If this is already very uncomfortable for you and squatting is really difficult, then you can take a pillow and place it between your calf and your hamstring to give you a little bit of extra height, just for now until the mobility comes with this stretch. But squatting is a very primal movement. If you've taken our classes before, you know that we've talked about this a lot, but we sort of lose the ability to squat because we sit so much in chairs. So this is a really good exercise to add into your day multiple times a day. Great job. Start to straighten the legs. And then we'll come into a forward fold. So I'll turn to the side here. So for this, feet are hip distance apart. Let your head hang down heavy. Cross your arms in front of your chest and then gently sway left and right. Bend one knee and then the other. Slow down the sway. Stay in this forward fold, but release the hands and then interlace them behind your back. And then start to send the hands up towards the ceiling, maybe even over your head. Release the hands if you had them held. Big bend in the knees. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, all the way up to standing. And that's it. If you want to end this series with another round of the gentle sway, you're welcome to. Otherwise, that's it. So you can revisit those series of exercises throughout your day, morning, noon, and night, to keep your body moving, the blood circulating, the energy flowing. Thanks so much for joining today, and we'll see you in the next video. Namaste.